Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Offside podcast. And today, kwanza before tuanze, kuna watu walienda game. Wanaenda kutafuta points, alafu wanarudi bila points. I want them to explain to us what is the problem, where is the problem. Mneza jendo kokote, meteremka hivyo, merudi na jam, alafu hamna points. Mnarudi bila 3 points. Usiniambie draw. Usiniambie draw bila 3 points. I am Makumi Tabitha, Karibangi Sharks biggest fan. Kila mtu ajiintroduce.
I am Brimomina, the biggest Ulinzi Stars fan in the country. Yeah.
Ambie Lion, Nairobi United siku zote as always. Tumeshinda, mimi hata sitaki hata kubonga, that's why I'm calm.
Nilikuwa nataka kujibu Makumi.
Jibu kwanza, mpatie kwanza.
3 points.
Makumi amecheza 3 games hajafunga any goals, lakini zote tumeenda, so.
Ni sawa, si tuko sawa.
Sisi tumefunga.
Msituwekee ambition zetu.
Niliambia si ni youth ini high secondary.
Ni sawa. Ni sawa,
you produce for other teams to win the league,
okay.
But not Kariobangi.
Okay, mbona nyinyi mjashinda?
Tumewin 4 times.
No, I'm asking mbona mjashinda leo?
A point away, that's massive. A point away, that's massive. Tunangoja complex vibaya. Walikuwa nataka kuvunja boni. The best free kick. We na ameitwa national. We. Relax. That's why mtaitwa national team. Thank you.
Oh, please, my God.
Na mnunue ticket muone boni. Ni sasa hatuwezi waona ninyi mnakuja kutuona.
Tumekuwa bie tu hiyo.
Bria amesema
no one.
Composure. I was just chilling.
Thank you.
I was just chilling.
Yes, you were still chilling.
No, tutacheza na
pole to relax. Hatujafika kwa podcast. To relax, yeah. And speaking of bringing awareness, SportPesa is bringing awareness to the breast cancer awareness month. So this whole month of October we'll be celebrating women and also bringing awareness to the breast cancer. So all the partners that are working together with SportPesa, I'm sure you'll be seeing the videos out there. Kina Gor Mahia, Murangasil, the Shabana. Ningesahau Shabana wangeniua.
Ungeleta shida.
What was SportPesa League? See, I'm sorry. So I'm sure you'll be seeing those videos out there.
Yeah.
And if you can kindly just go and educate yourself on Google what breast cancer is all about, how you can make sure that you as a woman auna those signs, also do regular checkups. I'm sure mone hizo videos zenye unaambia wangu unashika hapa, then you press for lumps in your breast. So please make sure you get tested. Something that is seen as early in the early stages can be prevented. So yes.
Yeah.
What will you be doing for this breast cancer awareness month?
I think it's both for men and women. Even guys can actually do that. They forget it, but men actually need to do that. And I know many facilities will be offering free checkups.
Yes.
So people can actually, watch out for that and go. You can take a friend or two. You itaji ticket Karambe, unaenda free.
Sawa. Noted.
Sasa hizi hang.
Bio unajua the team color ya this month is pink.
Hiyo ni poa.
Do you have anything of pink color, pink origin, something like that?
Hadi kitamba yako ama nini? Nitoaje hii?
Durag.
Oh my, but then ila Mothers Union.
Mothers Union.
What? Sorry.
Inaitwa taban.
Mothers Union naonanga.
Ni taban.
Si Durag. Sorry. Uni msiwa rege.
Composure as always.
Ati inaitwa what? Tell. I hope ikiulizwa pia naweza sema ni taban, but
ni sawa tu bado. Awareness wasewa visit the hospitals as well. It's something very critical when it comes to the female gender. So ni awareness tuna pia tunapush pia pande yetu as the Offside podcast. Na shughuli pigwe mtu yangu.
So thank you very much. Now we jump straight into the SportPesa League. We want to highlight some few games that were played throughout the midweek and the weekend.
Tuanze na gani watu wenye walishinda ama watu wenye sawa acha nyamazi hapo.
Ni unatukumbusha hadi mliwin. Tuambie unajua ukizoea hizi vitu hata unasawinga. Tuambie mliwin game ya kwanza. Go on. Mko namba 6 ama 10?
Tulipiga Robert Matano bado.
Na free kick za Boni. Oh my god. Sawa. Sorry.
Fikia unyo mnabonga.
Miss Jongea kindly.
Game ya KCB against Mathare. highly contested match first of all. Nafaa kwanza congratulate the left side of KCB first of all. Walikuwa so tactical from that side. Kisaka pia kuleta maball inside the box. But pia pande yetu pia tulikuwa poa midfield wise, defensive wise na pia attacking wise. Ukiangalia our final third was really moving forward na pia kupatana those balls inside the box. Bao pia ya the skipper himself Elias Yeche zika mulioneo bao
the free kick kindly hakuna mtu anaweza kuwa amemiss hiyo bao.
Ni anaonanga Boni but sawa nimeona sawa.
Mnaongea yani hata mtaketa kukubali tu free kick ilikuwa noma. Haunda kusema timu Nyasa ali
saka mimi naionanga every day, it's not new. That's nakwambia you're new to the
thank you. Boni anakupatia kiburi hivi?
Yeah.
Boni anakupatia kiburi? Angepiga bao.
Ni mwanajeshi na hata waito kwa ulinzi. Angekuwa natoka.
Si ati ajui.
Angekuwa anaongea hivyo.
Ndio uombe timu yako
wow. Bie malizia 2 points zako haraka.
Maliza hizo points. Sisi kuna points nyingi. Maliza zako hizo points zako.
Wacha malize
but ilikuwa a good match. Midfield tussle pia Humphrey Mieno, the likes of Brian Uhuru pia midfield. Brian Ochieng as well. Waliguza midfield battle poa sana. Sadly pia nani aliumia Mungai. The left back na mvua pia ikanyesha kulikuwa pia na collision. So it was a good game generally. And 3 points, the first 3 points of the season for Dandora United. So ni Friday oje. Ni Friday oje.
Na unajua mtapatana so next time mtakuwa kali sana.
Unakuwa tuna mapunchlines zingine yani
kama kali kama free kick za Boni.
But game ilikuwa amazing though.
It was a good game.
K-Sharks, what do you have to say for the high school team?
Our first loss. Mi hata mtuite nini hata high school si matusi tuiteni primary school
development team ya KPL.
No, it's okay. League. As long as we finished above you guys hakuna kitu mnaweza niambia. Okay. So Kariobangi Sharks, it's been depressing honestly, the fact that we haven't scored any goals so far in 3 matches. It speaks to the kind of pre-season that we had. Honestly, I think throughout that process, even when we played against Nairobi, because that was like the pre-season game we only watched, we didn't look tactical. Our finishing, honestly, has been inconsistent. I know we brought in Mark Vivan, the fact that he's scored many goals before NSL, and then tulikuwa tunafikiria it will culminate that into the Premier League, but it doesn't. Ali Salum now comes on, anacheza kwa wing. Still, any chance we get, we don't score. Our finishing is just bad, and it's very depressing because you're looking at that game ya KCB, in as much as yes, walituchapa, it should have probably ended in a draw if we actually took the chances that we had and finished them off. So I don't know what Coach Mulia needs to do, especially now when we go throughout the mid-season even when the window opens. He actually needs to go back to the market and look for people who are experienced in the Premier League. I know we love the fact that Kariobangi Sharks will always be looked at as the team that develops young talents, and it's always the team that gives players who are unknown chances, but sometimes it's good to balance off with some players which you know that they have played in the league and they have the experience. Ukiangalia like KCB, honestly, Humphrey Mieno has that luster of experience. Like you can't compare him to anyone else. And with that experience comes some things that you as a young player you'll never be able to understand. Ukiangalia like our squad, average age should be around 18. It is around 18. Ukiangalia watu kama akina Razel wako 15, akina Andrea 16 years old, au wengine watu tunaweza sema maybe wako na miaka ni like Otiala na Patila. So apart from that, like ama Sebastian Wekesa, but still we need that experience, and I don't know why we are not tapping into that, because ukiangalia the former seasons when we used to have akina Brian Bwire, Duke Abuya, akina Shafansiwa, Adi Patila akiwa bado, like we had such good players as a solid team. Right now we've just been going downhill every single season, and I'm afraid that if we don't fix this, by the end of the season 3 teams are going down and we might be in those 3 teams.
So ni position gani unataka msign sana cause ukiangalia
striker
for okay, Kiesa alikuwa na season amazing sana NSL. So it's just some time cause pia alikuwa na chances mob sana on goal. Ni venye ako convert, same case to Ali Salum. But now we are talking about a young player who is coming to a side that also has young players. But you have for a striker unafaa umpatie time. Just as Sesko pia mpatie time. They are still young.
Kwanza before tunge about Benjamin Sesko
story ya mbele baadaye.
Yeah, but my point is I understand that McVivan is like, he's great, but he still doesn't have that experience ya KPL. You look at the season that we signed Makwata and the amount of goals he scored, he was 2nd top scorer. That speaks of how Kariobangi Sharks actually do create lots of chances. Finishing yetu ndio inakuanga shida, because he came to Kariobangi Sharks half a season and he got 2nd behind Benson Ochieng'omala wa Gor Mahia. So if that doesn't speak about something, and the fact that Makwata was already an experienced player in the KPL
from Ulinzi,
yeah, it should say something. We've given the league top scorers like Erika Paito, we've given them Masood Juma, as in those were people who had at least a bit of experience in the league. So we can balance it off. Have a striker who is young, like McVivan, but also have an experienced striker. That's all I'm saying.
Nali Salum pia injury.
He's very injury prone.
Yeah. He's already out for the next game. So.
But
anyway, I'm praying for you guys. Me, I'm fine with the 1 point at Simiti Grounds. Tumomwa kwa shingo.
Simiti Grounds.
No, but honestly,
complex. Why Simiti Grounds is, oh my god.
I feel like it's shortchanging the fans in terms of police have so many people investing in their club, that they should have enough money to make at least a good stand. You can't compare them to us.
See, tunanga sponsors, wameleta changing room next to the stand, so you can't even see this side. Achana na ile zamani yenye we used to we used to stand on the fence, but now they pushed it back, alafu wameka changing room next to the stand, so you can't see both sides. Like that's how, like I don't understand the architectural design.
Sasa nasema hivyo Tusker watasemaje na mafans wao?
Ile moja sasa si wanatoshea kwa ile moja yenye imekuwa hapo all this season.
Umesema ni WhatsApp
fans wao wote wanatoshea.
But wamefanya tumwe na shingo, you know, we're used to standards at the complex. Like pale ulizi like oh my god, uko hadi VIP regular, you just feel welcomed. But I'm proud of our team, the signings, and Adi Mluya alisema Ulinzi is another team, and I'm so proud of the signings because we signed to replace. We didn't just sign and then we have 30 players and then you can't score and you can't like keep clean sheets, because Rix is doing amazing. So Samunya left, but now we still have Akina Felix Otieno. So I'm proud. And Telena is back, the best left-footed player.
Telena Otieno.
Our players are fine. Leon, amazing. Like this team is beautiful. Boniface Mushiri, everyone knows. If you don't know Boniface Mushiri, you don't know football. You need to go.
Kama kuna mtu amepatiana airtime na Boniface Mushiri.
But I'm proud of my team. This is a good start, and getting a point away is massive for any club. A point away is massive. True. Whether there were chances or not, but getting a point away is massive, because kwenyu nae ni kwenu. And
they're used to those grounds.
Police needed to win their first game because they had such a bad game versus Mogadishu. So even the fans were actually mad, and they called ATN on the fence to talk to him, because you score 3 goals, you're 3-1, and then you can't score in the second round. Like that's
at home, first of all.
Even today, their striking was, oh my, I don't know what to say.
But I felt like
it was bad. Unasema ya Sharks, ya Police was, I don't know, like, oh my, akuna like nazasema shot on tag. It was just outside, like
Zakaya aliingia second half.
Yes. Simiyu
no momentum,
came in,
Simiyu same case.
It was same.
ulikuwa unashangaa what's not
Yeah,
happening.
like nothing was going on today.
We look at that game like yenye walicheza against Mogadishu and I'm wondering first the first round yenye walicheza na Mogadishu alicheza na a whole different squad. Come the next game, these people have won you a game 3 goals. You come to the next game, you change adi defense, adi nani. In the first game akina Abud, Sakari, nini walianza. Then this one una change defense line, you put different
Josh
people. Wako na akina Josh, nini. And I'm like, that doesn't bring stability. If something has already worked for you, the little thing you need to do is like change 1 or 2 people. But when you change like 5 players in the squad, it doesn't honestly make sense. And the fact that you'd expect he would go into the market and look for quality signings, especially in that striking position. Unajua hapo juu mbele you've lost Bajaber. Sasa sai Simiu hasn't been clicking honestly convincing. You had I have forgotten his name. Akona Dredi. Alichezanga Zambia. Amecheza Zambia for hii team yenye akina Osoro wako. Alichezanga huko. What's his name?
Dynamos.
Amecheza Dynamos.
Tito.
Not Tito. I've forgotten his name. I will remember somewhere. Who was also a very good signing for you in the forward position, and he would score goals for you most of the times. So I'm just like, it doesn't make sense for Coach Ndairagije not to go into the market and look for players. But yeah,
he did. He went to Burundi and he bought his people.
But
do you know the Burundi players?
Kuna mchezo mengi ya second half amecheza game
proper.
But
on the wing side,
I proper. Yes, ni okay. Players wenye awaanzi, but he actually has a good bench. He has a good bench.
Is it that I'm sign players and he doesn't know how to use them, or he's not using them effectively?
It's the same thing as Gor, that Sakari was in the national team, Brian Musa was in the national team, so they didn't have time to even spend with the Police FC at large. But those guys who are training with Police are not even playing with Police, because now he has to fix Sakari, Ondimo, and Brian Musa, who are in the Police team.
Mavo,
they're about to lose Mavo again, Juamito national team. So you see, but they haven't
stability team.
I see, because that's where Bain came in this weekend. This is the first time we're seeing Bain.
But I feel like I see your point, what I'm saying. But those Chan players are what is making the team click well. Those Chan players played in the game in the first round Mogadishu, and those are the ones who got you results. Then in the second game you decide to switch it up.
I guess Ndariagije alikuwa anadai to rest the players, cause kumbuka this is the first match of the season. So the likes of Job alikuwa injured actually for both legs. Ukiangalia pia Mavo pia. So for him he wanted to rest the players first of all, so that for the first match of the season waanze. That's my thinking from my perspective. Cause ukiangalia these players are from the camp. Same case to Chris Rambo. Rambo pia tunaona ameanza game moja peke yake na akapeana pia assist. So I guess for them they really want to maybe relax the players. Juu kalenda imekuwa refu sana from last season, waingie tena CHAN.
And they have
Confederation is coming. So it's really piling up. Na pia tujiona maplayer wengine ma youngster bado wewe. The signing.
True.
So they're just going to give him time. The first match of the season, a draw against Ulinzi.
Sawa. Let's give coach time. And now moving forward, Araka. Gor Mahia gets their first win.
Versus Sofapaka. I'm not sure it's a win.
It's a win.
I know, but I would have expected them to do better versus even Akina Bidco, because Sofapaka, even in my thinking, they will not do well this season. They will not do well.
But they had a
fantastic... is missing a penalty versus Sofapaka. They and everybody is getting angry because it's Sofapaka already. That's mentality.
But Sofapaka finished 7th last season. And I know they have lost many players. But you look at the first game in Walicheza, and they had a very good convincing game. Like they played really well. So I feel like in terms of, yes, we might look at them and think, oh, I may lose players wengi. But I still feel like Coach Akwana has found a team that want to fight for this.
They're fighting for the coach, actually.
Yeah. Because imefika point yenye these days I stop looking at the names of the players. Like unaangalia lineup hivi. You just need a solid team that will fight for you. That's all you need. So I feel like they had their chances. They had lots of chances and they did not finish off like what they were intended to do, but still wako na team poa. Me I'm very nisemeaje, like I'm very impressed by Ebenezer.
And I told you guys niliwaambia na game ya kwanza ya Bidco,
that guy
I told you guys say for the second goal kwanza tulikuwa kwa touchline, hiyo bao tulisimama kila mtu because it was out of nowhere from the middle of the park. Alafu unapigaje ball kayo, I guess aliona jagola shatoka akamua ni aje wacha tupige si guesswork hata pia tu si guesswork. It was a really nice goal. Na ukiangalia for coaches Charles alikuwa anasema he's a really technical player and a really pacey kind of player from the wing. So kupata namba pale itakuwa ngumu because remember there is Bryce pale kwa wing, there is Sharif achezagi wing sana though. Kapen is also there, but you can see his impact from the match, from the first game against Bidco and also for the game against Sofapaka. So it's a good team, but walikuwa na deserve your win na wacheza game poa sana. Osto pia kuhata pena which pia it's normal.
It's 50-50 penalties.
Pena na inaga mwenyewe. So it was a good side, na pia coaches anataka kugenia momentum ajue which player to start. Na pia I really like mentality ya Ubo is left midfielder katikati anaitwa nani, the Ghanaian Morrison alikuwa anafight team from the start to the finish. Atongalia his tackles kinda shaky though from the tackles, hata angepata red hiyo game, but it was a good match for him as well.
And Tusker another loss. Do we think Coach Okere is going to be sacked?
Very soon.
Nimesikia watu wakisema this might be his last game if he doesn't perform, if he doesn't get the results this week.
Sana amepiga draw.
It was this draw today actually. Draw. So do we think he's going to be sacked?
I don't know.
2 losses and a draw.
Because I can't say they're
what's happening? What's going on at Tusker?
They don't have a mid. They've never had a mid since Siwa left. And Siwa actually played for Kagera Sugar. Kagera Sugar were relegated. I would have thought that maybe
wangemkimbilia
or Nini, but then Baraza already saw him and kamambia Tanzania wengoja me I'm coming. That's why alisainiwa Pamba Jiji with Kinetic DC and he's doing amazing. Because yes, waliandia Kapaito and everything, but they should have gone back to him. They should have gone back to Siwa. Because it's not working at like up mid. Ball kipotea mid then.
But why doesn't he play players like Kinabades, Adikinyi? Because
he played today. In the last game.
But in the last game he came on. So
that's progress.
That's progress because hapo napatanga hadi kwa bench he wasn't.
Leo Fabian pia amekuwa na chance.
So I'm thinking like you have honestly seen the impact that he has on the game, so why would you not start this player from, unless he's injured, from the first minute? Like he fights for the team. I don't honestly know what's going on in that.
For Tusker nasema defensively they are also off. Ukiangalia the left side ya Kadu, most chances were being created from there, because ukiangalia poster balls zote mbili za Lokuam zilitoka from that side, because it was a totally sijui niseme Kadu alikuwa anapanda sana, anaacha shimo nyuma, because ukiangalia all the crosses zenye Lokuam alipiga all of them were from that side. Na hapo ndio momentum pale kwa juu. I guess Pamzo aliangalia from that wing there's a possibility of getting chances and creating chances as well, because ukiangalia for Alex Onchwari and Charles Momanyi in the defense, they were a little bit shaky, because Kadu akipanda inamaanisha Charles has to cover, so anacha shimo hapo. So for them wakajua for Lokuam being there and also the fast start for him, kupiga brace.
Lokuam is fast. I don't think Kadu can reach to that potential ya kukimbia, so they need to fix up that nini. And I'm honestly so proud of Coach Pamzo, because you look at that poster squad, you'd have thought juu mtuka Felix ayuko ameenda Gor, uko like atakuwa na shida hapo striking position, but tuliona Lokuam stepped up, Brian Otieno also stepped up. Like unaangalia tu uko like Adi Kalwes, you are like, hey, kwanza Kalwes really impressed me. Shout out to Kalwes. So I'm just like, hey, there's something that Coach Pamzo is really building with the poster, and if people are not on the lookout. Mtakuta mchapwe na
vibaya sana. It's signing to replace. You just don't sign
for the sake
of signing.
Unaambia nani statement? Niambie kama unaniambia mimi direct.
The market was open for such a long time. So if you didn't go and sign or you didn't show, cause kuna time yenye kuna naongea na Kido, Isagol was free. And there was conversation where he was supposed to go to Tusker, but then he went to KCB. They should have fought for him. If it was him and they knew atasaidia team, they should have fought for Isagol, because he's doing such an amazing. Amepona Sayed alipiga game poa sana versus Kariobangi Sharks, and that's amazing. They should have fight for that player. If you know it, they're going to help you, because Pamzo went all the way down and got Akina Maxwell Odada, and Maxwell there were rumors that he was going to APS Bomet, but now they fought for him to stay.
Akina
Duang, and she had a good
and
game.
They went all the way to get Nani Richard.
Yes.
That's Shaurimoyo won regional. Now they're moving to Division 2. Go as far as county league and get the player you want, because all of us can't get the same person, but you get someone who will actually help the team,
because Foster
doesn't want to go back to where he was. Now we don't have playoffs, so it's just going down. You're not fighting for that spot anymore.
Last season,
Naivas have been fighting for this spot for 2 seasons, so it's no longer Naivas. You're down. You're going down, and you have to try again, and trying is so hard. Yeah, but Nimona Kinanzoya Sugar number 1 on the table, so that's massive. Talanta won their game, so that's already amazing.
And City Stars are also back.
Yeah, they're fighting to get back there, because KPL is growing. I don't know NSL have a sponsor, but KPL is such a huge platform for you to be seen. Because McCarthy was in almost all the games for the SportPesa League. He came and saw players, so maybe they might have a call-up, That's already progress. That's already progress for everybody. So it's for coaches to go and look for that player in Division 2, in Division 1, because Gor Mahia signed Veron Obima. He was the top scorer for NSL. We haven't seen him. Ako happy.
True.
So Mulim signed for young players. We have a 15-year-old. No. See, you sign him to score.
Give him a chance.
But we have not seen him. So,
bado season changa.
Changa, second leg, nyindo mko huku na 5 points. So what? Tuko number last.
And that's when you start fighting for everything. But you should have started fighting when the season was starting.
Second leg players were Kiumia. You have that's why Sofapaka survived. Matano made sure Sofapaka was okay. Wangeshuka, wangepanda, that's why they finished number 7. That's it. Second leg is
usishuke, that's the target.
Usishuke. But ukishuka, but all the best.
Hiyo ni shida yako. And speaking of SportPesa, I know most of you are wondering, what is this hapa tumeweka mbele?
Top 100.
Top 100. I want you guys to know, when we talk about something, when we are part of something, just know that thing is going to be great. It's going to be amazing. So we are proud to announce that SportPesa won this award in the top 100. Tukakuwa number 1 best betting company. Acha niwasome table ilete hapa. Kama muioni vizuri guys, is it shining? Can you see it? Imeandikwa hapa Kenya Excellent Brands 5-star. Ushaipata 5-star?
5-star
SportPesa top betting brand in the whole of Kenya. Kindly respect us. Thank you very much. Mtupigie makofi hapa kwa comment section. Brand ni moja. Respect Kaila Mourinho. So acha tuirudishe hapo.
3 for you.
Itaka hapo till siku yenye tutasikia tumechoka. So director, please make sure tutakuwa tukiweka hapa, tunaziweka hapa. If it's possible hizo trophies zingine bado tulete tuziweke hapo. And wacha sasa tukimbie mbio into the English Premier League,
the EPL,
where Man United have decided they are going for relegation, and it's actually depressing. Let me tell you, I saw a video of someone who was speaking. I can't remember who was speaking about this video. Alikuwa anasema ati in the training camp, when they are training to go for a game, the players are going to impress the coach and they are going to play very well. Then when it comes to the game, wanna switch off their brains. So everything that you are seeing is intentional. And they were saying about how we have bad fruits in the team, which always poison people to go against the coach. And yes, I know we can say, oh, Amorim hataki kuchange nini zake na nini, but at some point we also as fans have to sit down na tuulize, mbona tunashinanga tukichange coach? Is it Ruben Amorim has not all of a sudden become a bad coach.
The thing is, imakosa ilianzia back in the days from David Moyes. David Moyes kwanza alikuja in a side that had excellence. For him from Everton not winning so much titles, mentality yake is totally different, and also you're getting players who don't suit your style. Louis van Gaal akakam, he added the likes of Di Maria, the likes of Andre Herrera, who still ni system yake, but older players are still there. Coming to my point, Ruben Amorim amepata the defense the likes of Harry Maguire mwenye mimi kwangu alinimpressana last season, coming up na ile design ya amebashiwa kwa net and all that, but still the mentality was elite from him. So for Amorim, I guess the squad yenye alipata from the previous regime imekuwa totally different, and also they don't suit the style of play that he plays. So for the next window which is happening in January, kama itawezekana, get the right players who suit your play style. Juu ya amepata hapo the likes of Kobe Mainu, amepata the likes of Harry Maguire, unaona sai at least ametoa say kama Rashford, Garnacho, Sancho as well. So anataka kubuild kitu, but you're supposed to start from the roots. Kama unataka kutoa hizi vitu zote, start from the roots, create your own culture, bring your own people who you want to play your style, so that you could better na pia they give you results depending on the play style that they play.
So hapo kwa comment section mtuambie who is the problem, ni coach ama ni players?
Ni players.
Are we the
players?
Is it us? Are we the problem? Are we the problem? Ni ukweli, by the way, because I was thinking tukachagua 2 players 211 hapa Kenya wenye wanapenda Manu ile serious, tuweke acha nisiwataje, but twende tu tuweke hivi. I honestly feel like we might win one game. These players, they don't look like they're serious.
Because coaches anasema wanapiga training poa, but when you come for the game 3-1 against Brentford,
3-1 against Brentford, it doesn't make sense. And then hadi Bruno, man,
sije hila hata yani.
No, it's actually very depressing to watch your club go down the drain every single season. It's like other people are improving, new mnaendelea. Sasa all of a sudden mnafanya Benjamin Sesko akaini kama he's a mediocre player. He was a great player. We signed him as a great player. Adi Højlund, that's the same thing we did with him. Pale Napoli, scoring bangers, he's doing good. You look at someone like Scott McTominay. That guy was bang average when he was at United. Ameenda pale amenominatiwa Ballon d'Or. Nominated for Ballon d'Or. Guys, do you realize like how sick that is?
Play of the season as well.
Every person who leaves Man United goes and thrives. Honestly, it's depressing.
Unajua tunapatia mtu Arsenal kiburi.
Unaangalia mpaka comeback la Gabriel. Alo, mliona ready?
Mliponea.
Ilikuwa kwanza mliponea ilikuwa hivi. Mliponea.
One thing I don't like about Arsenal fans, wanakuanga kwanza complain when Liverpool
kwanza hiyo video.
Wait. When Liverpool hapana. Acha niongee.
At least win kitu. Endelea.
When Liverpool were winning games last minute hivyo, walikuwa na complain, mbona Liverpool wana nini hivyo? But now when it's up to them,
was it a penalty? Exactly. It was what we are good at Arsenal.
When Liverpool
was made for
Liverpool zao zilikuwa penalties.
Corner was made for Arsenal.
Ngoja kwani game zote.
Wewe ngoja hii ni comeback yetu. Man United nilishinda kupiga comeback. Gabriel, Hedy, hello. My God.
Time yenu Twitter afika.
Wacha ni kuteta.
We will be there.
Mimi niko na points 3, wacha nimalize points zangu 3.
Tutakuwa hapa wakimaliza namba 2 tena.
It's okay, nyinyi mtamaliza huko chini. Nyinyi mshamaliza na ligi ndio imeanza.
We will be here.
We are going to win the Champions League.
Ati?
What? Arsenal team kubwa. Niko na points 3 una points.
Kushinda ligi
Champions
19.
Ya nani?
Champions League.
Ya nani?
Ni hata mnafaa kudiscuss football na Brentford sahi.
Champions League.
Where Arsenal come back.
Champions League.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Champions League.
Champions League.
No, Champions.
Sisi tuko na 3.
Sisi tuko na ngapi?
What do you mean? Shinda tuongeleshe. Shinda wewe
tunashinda.
Nani?
Amjashinda.
Mimi shinda 3 ndio tuongeleshe.
No one cares.
Tuko na 3.
mbona hizo Champions League
we have more Premier League titles than you.
We have more
Champions League titles than you. So
ziwawinie game.
Punguza mouth.
Ndio mwambie mafans niko serious kuliko team yenu.
It's okay.
Arsenal we are winning.
Director.
You know,
usiwapatia udem tena kikombe.
Sasa mnashinda poa kuliko
kama inataina kitu yote. Kama inataina kitu
wanasemanga je, why argue with an Arsenal fan when you can wait?
Man United, we're waiting for you to win.
Sisi ni composure tu
we'll wait.
Hatuna mambo mengi.
Acha niwache muwini kitu.
We'll wait.
Niko
na Iberechi
Champions League na Declan Rice. Champions League na kabati yenu iwawinie ligi basi.
Mpaka nasikia wakisema Zubi Bendi.
Mbona mnaangalia Zubi na highlights? Sawa.
Hapana.
Hadi mnaniangalia I'm the highlight. What?
No.
Why on to other bigger
with an Arsenal fan when you can wait? That's
for
all I'm
Man United to win and they have
you can wait for the end of the season.
Next season.
Yeah,
sawa. Tutapatana though.
After 20 years, as long as Man United fans are looking at me, I've won. Thank you. We can move on.
We can never look at you.
Two teams that have actually won over the weekend.
We look at Arsenal.
It's okay. I can't argue with Arsenal. The same level.
Mimi ninge cabinet yangu mimi nitoe UEFA Champions League.
No, hauna. It's a
But prove to me Arsenal is a big team.
We had a comeback. That's very important to us. That's a win for us. It's not a win for Man United fans. It's a win for Arsenal, and I'm proud.
Speaking of teams that have won the Champions League, Man City also won throughout the weekend. Walishinda 5, which was honestly so good. I'm honestly happy to see the comeback that we have, because when the game the first half ended and it was 1-1, you are looking at that game, you are like, hey, how do they pull off this? But then you remember that they still have very good players in that game. Nilikuwa naangalia watu kama Savinho, unaangalia mtu kama Savinho venye alikuwa jituma, Haaland. You know, sometimes it's so nice to see Haaland dropping down and trying to help people create the chances, which cause watu wameishi kumuita the robot who's always waiting pale kwa goal post hivi angoje chance afunge. Like it's so nice to see that tactical move na nini. And honestly, if I were to choose a favorite player from City, Jeremy Doku, like that guy's a beast. Mbona umpendi?
Kitu alitufanyia pale Manchester United.
Sasa wewe you have your own personal issues, but the guy is good.
But he's a really pacey player. Na pia kama ukimguza tu kidogo ni pena. First of all, alafu take on zake as so spot on. Okay, watu wanasema anakuwa na style moja ili akutani hivi. But bado inawaka. But he's a really good winger.
You know, tungekwanga na Wan-Bissaka bado.
The best defender
yenye tulikuwa na Jeremy Doku.
The best one-on-one defender.
Tungewaua honestly. And I'm proud to see Pep is back. Achezi haram football. Kama venye tuliona akicheza against Arsenal honestly. But it's so nice. It's so nice to see
1-1.
Someone you'd never think would do such a thing. You know, like he's the one who changed the course of football and how people are usually playing right now. And then now to see him go back to the books of
Mourinho style.
You are like, wow, that's crazy. So, also Nani, that banger, that third goal was a banger. Honestly, one of the best goals nimeona so far in the season. And speaking of another team,
Chelsea, do the game. Nataka do the gang by the way.
Do the gang wamefanya nini? Tuambie.
Wamefanya nini?
Do the gang nayo kidogo, watu wanateseka pale.
Guys,
the boys are really suffering.
Another red card
incident.
Walikuwa nayo kwa Champions League. Like, what do we, are they that indisciplined?
Haupendi blue anymore. Nataka red kama Arsenal.
Chelsea nayo wako na shida mingi. First of all, kwanza hiyo game ya Man U heading to last weekend's match, UEFA Champions League. I guess there's some panic from Maresca. He really had a good season last season, but this season kidogo they sound a little bit off because they really have world class players kwanzia midfield, moving on forward pia and the likes of Pedro nani pia ko injured who had a really good game. Neto pia niangalia pia Garnacho alianza game ya UEFA. So he really has a solid squad, but shida tu defense nayo kuna shida. Naja goal
cause nilikuwa naona I don't know what's happening with Kukurea. and nilikuwa naangalia game ya Champions League and he was letting the ball go, like the mispasses that he was having. There was this one crucial one that alipeana that almost gave out a goal, and you're like, what's going on in this guy's mind?
Alikuwa anangoja Haaland aimbe tena.
Wow. But that did not go as planned. You are kumwimbia Haaland, honestly. Yeah. So I don't understand what's happening there. Okay, venye tu explain, they need to fix their defense.
Their defense first of all, because ukiangalia the likes of James pia alikuwa na very terrible game. Ukiangalia alikuwa na give out a lot of balls from the defensive third. Na you are an experienced player, you are the captain of the team. So mistakes kama hizo unafuachana nazo, because ukipatana hivyo possession already the opponent is going to punish your mistake by the end of the day. So you are an experienced player. Na pia ukiangalia for Chaloba after alienda on loan akarudi, good player as well. Red card Nani Tosin still shaky. Kukurele is a really experienced player. Amecheza Spain, ameshinda Euros. So you cannot tell me you have this kind of defense line, but in the CB ndio kuna noma. Na Jagol pia. Mimi sikoni nimaminia Sanchez sana. Siko ubaya, but sikoni nimaminia Sancho sana. Sanchez itilaf sana. So
when he was at Brighton, he was such an amazing goalkeeper. I don't know what
brightening the team.
That's true. Maybe. That's true.
CB.
Unajua by the way, if you have bad center backs, they expose you most of the time.
I can't relate, but
I know you are trying to. I know where your mind has gone, but and now we jump to another Champions League winner, Liverpool. Arsenal can't relate.
You still have to mention us for you to sound,
lost.
A shocking loss.
A shocking loss.
A shocking loss.
Yeah, it is.
Why?
It's
Liverpool wako na depth. You know the squad that Liverpool has.
Referee.
Composure referee tulia. FIFA tuachana FIFA kwanza. But ukiangalia squad yao, they really have a nice squad. Alisson I guess ako injury.
I think
alienda injury. But they really have a nice squad. The likes of kwanzia defense, Konate, Van Dijk, midfield as well. Gravenberch amekuwa na an amazing season at the start of the season. So wezi niambia that is not a shocking result, yet you have all the players in the field when you ulikuwa unataka top players, quality players, world class players, yet you're not winning the match. So it was really shocking.
When you watch that game, you could see the mistakes that they were making and the fact that something seemed off. I don't know how to explain it, because even I remember after that game I saw videos of Liverpool fans crying out to Trent to come back because they missed the attacking instinct from him on those wings.
Frimpong?
No, Frimpong doesn't touch the shoelaces that Trent kindly.
But
I'm not saying that Frimpong. No.
From Nini, from Leverkusen.
No, I'm saying he was good at Leverkusen. I will not deny that. Same with Florian. He was good at Leverkusen. But there's just he can't match up to what Trent has been.
By the way,
and I know for
that's
Florian,
why it's quite expensive because they know.
For Florian, I feel like some people can cut him some slack because people are mostly looking at the side of goals and assists. But other than that, if you watch him, that's why they say mambo ya football acha kushinda ukiangalia stats, don't be a stat pada, look at the game and how he's playing. I would say people have to give him credit for how he plays in the game. He might not be involved in the assist na goals nini, but when you watch him you can feel his impact.
The link up between the final third players, wing defenders, wing striker and also the other wing. Ukiangalia his rotational kind of play is really a good carry of the ball. Unaona ule siwezi sema he dictates the tempo of the match, but ukiangalia from the overall final third and midfield third, he's really that good, worth 150M, but bado aijeleta hiyo result yenye people walikuwa wanataka. This is worth it, but for his
wanamkauntia 009 sai. awe
Sasa kwa
007
7 ama ni 8 but in sawa
Chelsea alifunga
alifunga tunasema alifunga
akamaliza
but Florian it will take some time but good game from him siezi sema ati his average na pia ati si ati price tag yake it was that high for the kind of caliber of player that he is so ni time to
I think for me the player that really impressed me from the window is Ekitike. I didn't think like I would see that flamboyant or
kind
that like
player.
prowess coming from him. I haven't watched him a lot previously. I think speaking from some few games, not as much as I've watched someone like Florian because nimemwatch pale Germany and he's honestly been good. So I think this is a bump on the road for Liverpool. It's not like haha let's laugh at Liverpool now sijui wameenda chini. I think they'll still bounce back in the next game week, so
but akijika mbona unatoa jezi but ni sawa toa jezi red card na pia amefainiwa though amefainiwa na Liverpool so
and Sunderland walishinda.
Sunderland timu yako
Nottingham Forest
utasema
Mapangale. I'm honestly so proud with Regis Lebris and the team that he has created at Sunderland. Like honestly, when Sunderland was being promoted, everyone looked down on Sunderland. Or like, you're not going to stay. Because I remember the previous season when we played the playoffs against Luton Town and we lost to them and they were promoted to the Premier League. Everyone was like, hey, you see, nyi Sunderland si wakali hivyo na nini. And now looking at the new Sunderland, the fact that someone like Wilson Isidore is putting expected GA compared to everyone else, he's the highest. With the numbers that people had put for him and how he's performing, the best of the best. Niliona mtu fulani alikuwa na complain TikTok about our defender anaitwa Alderet and mtu alikuwa na complain anasema sasa huyu mwenye alishinda hii game week FPL alieka Alderet, how do you know Alderet? Unajuaje Alderet? And he gives you 18 points on your FPL. I'm like, guys, really look towards Sunderland players. They really are good. You look at people like Akina Shaka, Wilson Isidore, Adingra, who honestly one of the best. I loved him at Brighton. Honestly, I feel like we have one of the best goalkeepers, but that's a story for another day. We'll get to look at that when Manchester United play against Sunderland. I don't know who I'm going to support. Hiyo siku nitaamka asubuhi niweke jezi zangu zote mbili hivi ya Sunderland. Niambie Mungu, guide my hand to what team I'm going to support because I don't know, both are my teams, but
so umesema FPL tuangalie watu wa Sunderland sana sana.
Angalieni watu wa sana. Kwanza the fact that tunaenda kucheza na Man U.
Ekeni Sunderland.
Kula wow.
Man United are going to lose again.
Manchester to ni pressure. Blood pressure. Unaingia chemist tunatafuta inhaler. And you move on.
And now we move on swiftly to something else. SportPesa Legends Cup. Uganda. I'm trained.
Uganda.
Shida iko wapi?
Tumewapiga sana.
Back to back.
Ampigi tizi.
Unajua nilionanga ule comedian fulani nimesahau jina yake.
Blacky.
Anitango Carlos. Something Carlos. Alikuwa na complain ati players wa rugby wametoka maandamano wakakuja na hiyo ubaya yenye wamekuja nayo huko Uganda wanaanza kuwachapa ndio kwa maana wanashinda juu tunashindanga maandamano but so the SportPesa Legends Cup happened throughout the weekend and let me tell you guys the results were this. Kenya walichapa Uganda 17-19, which I think it's a close one, just 2 points is not but you look at previous results. Last year September 24-15, also last year 15-26. Hizo zote zenye nasema Kenya zimeshinda. Kindly put that.
But tunakuwa wabaya as always.
Kenya 31-12, Kenya 38-6. That was in 2023. Guys, so it's a long streak that is continuing for Kenya and I'm really proud of them. One of these fine games when they have a game trend huko tuziwatch. Tulisema lazima we go for one rugby game.
Kuna Safari Sevens 12th. 11
so you can still go tuende tuone vroom vroom.
Okay, mimi nilifika kama Nyasha na perform.
So lena kuna perform.
Umeshinda si complain. Umeshinda hype up that ulifika Nyasha.
Nini
tukisema kitu yote Nyasha.
Okay. Si mulienda TZ pia nyinyi. Si niliacha mshahidi.
Sawa.
You came by road? You came by road.
Alipanda.
Oh my god, you
Alipanda.
You came by road. How are the roads? Stay safe, my brother.
Tizedi na mulishine guys.
Safe, my brother.
But Nyasha alikama ka perform. Si ati performance ya level ya Shin City, but he performed.
Yeah.
Good performance from him. Na tuende game ya Ruji moja. Sindio? Umesema date?
11 to 12th October.
Next week. Tuseme tu 11th 12th.
Next week I think, tukiwa break. SportPesa League.
Yeah.
Yes.
KCB.
And something else that is happening over the weekend is on Saturday 4th October. We have the Chezadimba Nairobi region, where the men's team ni Dandora All Stars, Mathare Flames, Victor's Faith Church, Ten Daily, Mseto, Blazing Eagles, and for the women's team kuna Achievers na UEFA D'Espanyol Queens. So pale Dandora Stadium on Saturday, kindly if you can make it, and one new talent from competitions as SportPesa. We've seen such good players rise out of that.
Achievers ni wa Rongai wanacheza regionals. Victor's Faith pia wako regionals wanacheza Mwiki. And Mseto as well regional. I think the teams are regionals mostly.
The regional, juu amesema Nairobi region. So guys, if you can make it and out okay, you'll see the young talents who in the future you're going to see them in the SportPesa League. So make sure you watch that. And guys, that has been our time. This weekend, kindly pray for some teams.
Ombea
and I hope hizo teams zingine wana train
to win tena.
So make sure you comment, subscribe, send to your friends, send to mtu anakugongea, mwambie kindly watch this journal gongea. Yes, send to your boyfriend's girlfriend and your girlfriend's boyfriend. I've been Makumi Tabitha, msupport Kariobangi Sharks, best tikitaka team in the whole of Kenya. Msi worry about results, hizo zitakuja baadaye.
Na kitwa Harambee Stars.
Mkitaka
kuona Boniface Mushiri guys, narudi tena. Screen protector. Boniface Mushiri, kujeni ulinzi. Tuko na stadium, kuna shade. Come with your children, we have space for your kids. It's safe because wanajeshi, we are nice. But we have a nice stadium, kuna bake, kuna swimming. Na imagine it's a complex, such a stadium na primary school. It's a complex. Kujeni
complex na tulitupiwa tear gas game ya Gor.
Tuendelea stadium. Next month.
Tulipigwa na tear gas bado.
Uzuri mimi niko na Guardiola.
Na iko team zetu.
Kama Jagol, kama coaches. Guardiola. Mathare United siku zote as always na tuingie ground to support ma game weekend pia. Kwanza tuko na midweek fixtures zina come through Friday, Saturday, Sunday hadi Monday. Mtu wangu sherehe inapigwa hizo siku zote pia utakuzipiga. Furaha ni kwa watu wasikie smart. Mathare siku zote na naitwa B Lion. Wazijo.
Thank you guys, love you.